Hey guys, Kyle here with Backcountry Adventure Motorsports, and today I'm going to do a quick little video on just some of the modifications I've done to my bike. Lately, in the last couple weeks, I've gotten some comments asking what mods I've done, what protection I have on the bike. So I'm just going to do a quick little walk around, show you the crash bars I have, and also some other protection I have, as well as the bags I use, and just kind of hopefully answer some of your questions by doing this quick little video. Alright, so my 2016 Honda Africa Twin has a few things I've done to it. There's a quick little walk around here. So we'll start with the crash bars. I have the upper and lower Touratech crash bars. I've laid this bike down many a time so far, and if you look at them, I mean, they're stainless steel. And there's just some barely, you can even see it with the light, but just some scuffs. I mean, I'm glad I didn't go with the powder coat because they would have been scratched up pretty good, I think. With the stainless steel, it just kind of scuffs the metal a little bit and doesn't really show hardly anything. The next thing I have is the Hepco and Becker handlebar guards, like basically hand guards. And you can see with these, they are powder coated and they are pretty beat up. I got scuffs here. Laid it down really hard one time on some rocks, and if you look real close, there's a little bit of a bend there, not much, but I've beat that right hand side up a lot just because for some reason I tend to lay the bike over to the right. Here's some more scuffs there, but very, very pleased with them. They have, I mean, if you look, I mean, the stock hand guards are still perfectly intact. Those things have saved me a lot of money and a lot of grief. Let's see, what else do I have here? Oh, well, we'll go with the phone holder. I am using a Ram X Grip phone holder with the provided, well, I say it's provided. It's provided now. I actually had to buy mine separate because when I bought this about over a year ago, it didn't come with it originally. But your phone goes in, and then this loops over the corners of your phone and holds it in solid. If you've seen on my crash that I had on the beach, that low side crash, it didn't budge. And I'm using just a Ram mount that goes onto the crossbar of the windshield. Back here I've got my Touratech, the tail plate basically for putting on the rear bag, which I don't have out right now, but I do have a giant loop Tillamook bag that I use. I will go over in a separate video what luggage I have, but I'll just do a quick little talk about it now. The Tillamook bag goes here, and it works really well with the round the world panniers. I also have the giant loop Fandango bag, which is fantastic for this bike. I mean, it's got a ton of room in it. Comes with an extra waterproof bag, which I haven't even used yet, and haven't even needed it because in the rain that I've been in, it's got sealed zippers and it's done just fine. Don't really have much in there right now. I took everything out when I store it, but I also use the clear film to keep the tank from getting scuffed. Let's see, I've got the Touratech brake reservoir guard. You know, I don't know if that's necessary, honestly, to have, but it was only like a $30 part, and the way this is buried in there, you'd have to hit it just right on a rock or something when you lay it down to do any damage, I think. But I got it just to be safe. Again, that's stainless steel, and it's worked out really well. The new addition I added this last week, huge deal, I think, because the foot pegs, stock foot pegs on this bike are, well, they're, you know, to put it bluntly, they're garbage. They're real thin, they're not very long, and it seems like they're the foot pegs that come off of like the Honda 50. It's ridiculous they put those pegs on this bike, but these are the Black Dog Cycle Works new platform pegs specifically for this bike. They put a lot of thought into them, and they feel like you're standing on flat ground without standing on foot pegs. They're amazing. I've only ridden one time with them so far, and I mean, it's night and day difference on the control you have with the bike. Highly recommend these. They have these little inserts too that you can screw in for even more traction. I'm gonna try them out. If they start tearing my boot up just from doing everyday riding, then I'll pull them out and only use them for off-road riding. But I mainly do a lot of off-road riding anyway, so I put them in there. The Round the World Pannier. These things are fantastic. Soft, lightweight. They hook directly on with the puck system that the Touratech racks, and they're huge. I think it's 90 liters, and they come with a additional waterproof liner on the inside. And in this one, I've got some of my riding gear, like my tent, sleeping bag, and everything. It's really nice because you can leave them on even though they are simple to take on and off, you can leave them on the bike and then just pull the bag out, take it to your campsite, and then use it that way. But I mean, I don't know if you can see inside there or not. I'm down to my armpit right now, and as long as you get 2 rolls on this, it'll strap down, and you can put that much. I don't know anybody who needs that much gear, but hey, there's people out there that do. So magnet and Velcro, they clip together there, and the Velcro, roll it down, strap it. There's a pocket here, quick access mat pocket, or you can put flip-flops in there for the campsite, or shoes or whatever, and then they strap over like this. And there's a waterproof bag here, same concept, roll down, snap. And I've got just kind of like some miscellaneous stuff that I use for camping in there. And then on this side is like a quick access pocket you could put. I think I've got a water bottle in there right now, but it will even fit a gallon of gas, or pretty close to a gallon of gas in those bottles. So super nice bag. It's a great alternative for hard bags. I've had hard bags in the past, and I love them for touring, but for off-road, I'm not a huge fan. They can be kind of dangerous. You can get your foot caught underneath them if you go down. A buddy of mine, actually a friend of a friend, broke his femur because of his hard bags, and that's just that was on the Washington backcountry discovery route, and that's just no good. He had to get evac'd out. Crazy deal. Anyway, get off that box. But the Round the World Panniers are excellent. Same deal on this side. And I'll take these off real quick and show you. I just have them kind of hooked on lightly right now. I'll take these off real quick and show you that how the Touratech Pannier racks have they kind of create a crash bar in itself in the rear. I rarely ride on day trips with panniers on because I just don't need them. I can throw my my pack on the back here, and I can throw some stuff in my giant loop bag, and that's plenty of stuff to have for the day. Tools and everything that will fit in in those 2 bags, tubes and everything. But so what's nice about these, they are super sturdy, solid rack, and they have saved my exhaust many times. You can see how scuffed up they are, again, like the front racks, from taking falls. I did get dinged on a rock here. That was my first ding on the bike, but other than that, man, they have really saved the bike. I guess lastly, the other mod I've done, and again I have a video on this, it is the Atlas cruise control, throttle lock, whatever you want to call it. Basically, you give it gas, push it in, it locks, you push it down again, locks into place, push it down, let go, and it rotates off. I've got some various mounts, ram ball mounts for putting GoPros on. I also put my spot on there every once in a while. You know, I've got my iPhone cord, and I believe that's really about it. You know, as far as protection goes, I think I'm pretty covered for the most part. You know, with the saying, the crash bars in the front, the racks in the rear. Next thing I'm going to do is going to replace the factory skid plate. The factory skid plate is very thin. It's done me well so far, but if you look at it, it has taken a little bit of a beating so far. Got a little bit of a dent here, and then some scuffs there. But I'm going to replace that with a beefier plate. A couple brands out there that I like. Obviously Touratech would go well with what I already have. I really like the Black Dog CycleWorks plate, but unfortunately that plate will not work with the lower crash bars, and that's kind of a bummer. But you know, there's other models out there that will work well with it. So I'm gonna do a little bit of research and try to pick out a plate for that for the bike. So that pretty much concludes, I think, all of the protection that I have on the bike right now. So if you have any other questions or comments, by all means let me know. If you like this video and you think it helped you out, hit the like button. If not, hit the dislike button. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and thanks for watching.